Hello, and welcome to Japanese Craft Beer Reviews. Today we're going to look at a beer that is a U.S. craft beer, and it's from Rogue in Oregon, Newport, Oregon. And Rogue is kind of I guess we could call them a legacy brewer. They've been around for a long time, since 1988, and they started in Ashland, Oregon, actually. They were founded by three Nike executives, and but very quickly they moved to the coast of Oregon, to the town of Newport, and built a large brewery there. And they were, among the popularizers of craft beer on the West Coast in the late 80s and early 1990s. And the brewer who joined them and really, I think, made their reputation is John Mayer. It's Maier. And they've expanded. They have pubs, 11 pubs around the West Coast, several in the Portland area. So if you go to Portland, you can try them. But one thing that happens often with the the people who begin the revolution is they kind of not become forgotten, but newer, younger people come up, and other people will say, "Oh, these old guys that don't make good beer anymore," and that sort of thing. So Rogue does not get a lot of the attention that I think it probably deserves still. That's true with other breweries around the world. Some of the originators still make very good beer, but they've been kind of overshadowed by the younger, flashier breweries. And Rogue is in that case, I think, of being kind of overshadowed. Well, they produce lots of different beers. On Rate Beer, there were 412 different beers listed when I looked last time, and on Untapped, 623 separate beers. So there may be some duplicates in that, but the average is pretty high, 3.67 out of 5. That's on Untapped. Okay. Well, I've been to Rogue many times and enjoyed their beers. It's been a while, but this is a beer I've never seen before. It's called Batsquatch, and it's an IPA, a hazy New England style, 6.7% and 54 international bittering units. And I bought this at a Neon Mall, and it costs 490 yen, which is a little bit pricey. It says it's around $4 or so US. And on Rate Beer, this one has 333 separate ratings, an average of 3.57, and 85 percentile for all beers on Rate Beer, and 49 percentile for its style, which is IPA or hazy New England IPA, which is a very popular category, lots of beers. Untapped, 92,988 ratings, and the average is 3.75. It uses two-row malt, flaked wheat, malted wheat, and oats. And oats are a characteristic, of course, of hazy IPAs. Mosaic hops, Eldorado hops, and Belma, which I'm not familiar with. And the yeast, they call it Imperial Juice yeast, and I'm not familiar with that either. But of course, hazy IPAs are often referred to as juicy. Batsquatch is perhaps Sasquatch, which is the Native American version of Bigfoot, and so Rogue has turned that into Batsquatch. And let me read what they say here. For years, rumors have circulated that deep in the woods on Mount St. Helens lives the fabled Batsquatch. While there are many tales of Batsquatch, they're all a bit hazy on the details, which makes this truth such a juicy mystery. So what better way to honor the legend than with a hazy, juicy IPA? Perfect for camping and potentially making a new friend. And they tell you on the back what you should be getting from this. And as it says here, tropical citrus, I think, are the notes that they're trying to feature here as well. Okay. All right. Just thinking this parrot with a symbol of chef's hat, and it looks kind of like a skull and crossbones. But anyway, okay, here we go. Batsquatch from Rogue. 6.7% and 54 IBUs. Well, it certainly is hazy. Okay, it definitely has the hazy characteristic, as you can see here. It looks like, cloudy apple juice with a kind of fluffy finger of foam. A little bit sticky. Okay, ooh. Okay, right away I get the mosaic. A little bit over the top with the stinkiness. Smells a bit vegetal. Check the date on this. I can't see the date. They've covered it up with a label on the bottom. I'm not sure if this was kept in great condition or not. Okay, it does have the typical juicy kind of heavy fruitiness, and in the nose it's got this sort of kind of retronasal bite. Well, typical hazy IPA. And my problem with this style is I really can't tell a lot of difference between varieties or breweries versions of it except for intensity, of flavor. Basically tastes the same to me. So different styles of IPA should be recognizable, but for this one, I get the basic flavor characteristics. They're so similar in each one, but this is a milder version, certainly, of a hazy IPA. Fruity, juicy. It is lightly tropical, lightly citrusy, and that's pretty much it. I love mosaic hops, and I definitely detect them here, but the beer overall doesn't do a lot for me. I wouldn't rate it too badly. I might give it like a 3.4, 3.5 perhaps. On rate beer it's 3.57, and I could give it maybe 3.4, 3.5, something like that. And this is out of 5. Untapped 3.75. No, that's a little high for me. In any case, give it a go. If you happen to see it around. Certainly if you live on the west coast of the US, you can find this easily. Again, I found this in an Aeon Mall liquor shop in Japan, and you may find it there if you go. Again, it's called Rogue Batsquatch Hazy India Pale Ale, and it's 6%, 54 IBUs. Okay. Well, that's it for today, and I hope you're doing well. Please do subscribe to the channel and send me a message. Send me a note, and I will reply to you. Okay. Take care.